jellyfish are all jumped out. So please stay seated until the jellyfish comes to a complete stop.
Even though I'm very obsessed with this park and love it a lot, I would say a big criticism I have is they need more shade, especially in like the Pixar and like the pier areas and Paradise Garden Park right where I am. I know that's a kind of the vibe. It wouldn't make as much sense in terms of theming, but these are big areas where it needs some trees and shade cover.
Celebrating your first time here.
Just got off Goofy Sky School and Golden Zephyr. Great that they're like almost no waits. Definitely the weakest two rides I've done today so far though. Golden Zephyr, I never do the spinning rides, but I was just like, you know what, this view is gorgeous. I thought it was the coolest looking ride ever. So I was like, I'll just hop a ride on it. And I'll say this, it is really scenic when you go above the water right here and you're right up opposite the Pretty Coaster and Pixar Power Down Ferris wheel and all that stuff. It is a gorgeous location. But yeah, not much of a ride, very short too. I think Goofy Sky School, definitely one of the weakest, if not the weakest, mock Wild Mouse, or just Wild Mouses in general, I've been on. There were like two decent airtime moments that were kind of fun, but otherwise, I thought the hairpins, they were all right, but the stops were really abrupt. There was a couple of janky moments where it was just like, what are these transitions? What are you trying to do to me? And yeah, overall, it's not the best. Very, very heavily trimmed, which makes sense, because you have to have high capacity. But yeah, it's kind of funny that this park, I think it's an amazing park. One of my favorites I've ever been to. But the actual coasters here are very weak. I mean, they're both 20 years old, so they could definitely use some new ones. But yeah, just interesting to note that they could really use a good coaster here. This is amazing though. This little like part of Paradise Garden Park, it like really feels just like a park right along the water. And that's so scenic and just like really clever. I never see amusement parks have something like this. The closest thing is maybe the Italian section of Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Gorgeous. So next up is eating at the Lamplight Lounge. Not sure if we'll be inside or outside, but we have a reservation for $12.50, which will be in a couple of minutes. This is one of those very popular restaurants we got to reserve far in advance. Got a lot of cool Pixar and animation stuff inside. Very well themed and immersive apparently. And the food looks good too, albeit a bit pricey. So yeah. And you got a great view here too of all of Pixar Pier as well as Paradise Garden Park. And honestly, the hotels are such a great like addition of theming to the park too. Like the Paradise Pier Hotel right here. Like it looks like it's part of the park, and I love that. This is a glorious. Look at this. Look at this view. There's the Boardwalk Dining, and look at that. Cool place. Oh, look at all the Pixar bars. So this is our table's view. Oh, what the heck? I don't know if I've ever been in a restaurant with this good of a view before. Like you can really eat and get great shots of a roller coaster. What? That's insane. So at Lamplight Lounge over there, I got the chicken ratatouille, which was pretty solid. Not completely my speed, but I liked it a good amount. And we also got to the table an appetizer of lobster nachos, which were very unique and very good. I enjoyed them. Then we just did Little Mermaid Ariel's Undersea Adventure, like no line, just walk on, which is crazy because at Magic Kingdom, it's the same ride pretty much, and that always gets a good amount of a line. So to just be able to walk on that was pretty sick, and it's a fun ride. I enjoyed it greatly. This is a cool little view right here. You can see a few overlapping bridges and stuff. Very nice. This bridge right here takes you to the slip of Wharf, which is a cool area, very different than the rest of the park. They don't have any rides, just like mostly restaurants. But the theming is great, like looking over at it and seeing all these tables set up. It really does feel like, as the name implies, a Pacific Wharf. Yeah, I like looking at this a lot. I'm definitely gonna want to walk through it. And I just love the use of water at this park is beautiful. This is something that I kind of faulted Disneyland for. It didn't really have much water, and it goes such a long way in making this a gorgeous park. Look at that. This little area is one of my favorite of the park. It's just this tiny little thing in Hollywood land, which is gorgeous in itself, but it's just like so random and beautiful. The architecture, the seats, the fountain, the greenery. It's gorgeous. But right now we're heading to Monsters Inc. over here to do this dark ride. I'm still digesting from lunch, so we're keeping it tame. I'm excited since this is an exclusive of the park, and I'm a massive Monsters Inc. fan. And look, Mike and Sully to the rescue. I was really a big fan of this, actually. Mike and Sully to the rescue. Fun little simple dark ride. It seems like not getting a ton of passersby coming through and riding it. It was a walk-on, which was fun. Some cool effects in there, and I really love the whole scenes with the doors, you know, because that's one of the iconic scenes of the film, and I think they really did justice here. And it's kind of simple, old-fashioned style dark ride with some great lighting to boot that really added to it. So I just did Mickey's Film Magic, which is a nice little 4D theater show. Kind of cute. Did it 9 years ago at Magic Kingdom, so it's fun to do it again. Right now I'm inside the animation building, also in Hollywood Land. This is so cool and random. First thing we're doing is Sorcerer's Workshop. This is so cool. I love pencils and paper. These cool spinning things, I'm not sure what they are. Oh, these are really cool. So, get the name, but look. That is amazing. Let's try this thing out. So we go really fast. Oh, it's like you captured Tinkerbell. That is so cool. And with this one, it's gonna look like the parrots on Jafar's shoulder. When they're really two separate things. That is cool. And you actually draw on those papers and see your work animated in these, if nothing will focus. That is awesome. God, Snow White mirror. Let's go to Beasts to Library. This is, wow, this is sensational. So Sorcerer's Workshop, you guys have to go here. It's just so random in the middle of the park, but you know, it's so worth it. Look at that.
Bonjour! Touch the glowing bookmark and the enchanted book will show you your true character. Enchanté! It is with the greatest pleasure that we will now show you which Disney character is most like you.
Okay, let's see what
My
it is, guys.
assistant, please.
Yes, hello, up here. Aha. Simply line up your face inside the oval, if you please.
Okay.
Now, sit back, relax, and smile. We're going to create your portrait in 3, 2, 1. Got it!
What the?
There you have it.
I do love it.
Okay, I answered the question there, and that's who they you said I'm most like. That's really kind of Disney. Thank you. Look who it is. I was hoping to finally see it, but now we got it. Spider-Man.
You got it, Mr. Stark. Go. I mean, stop.
This is so cool.
He worries.
Hey, everyone, watch this. And photo op. Also, hurry. I'm filling my lunch move the wrong way.
Guardians of the Galaxy over there. Again, it was phenomenal.
Good to see you. Hi, welcome to Avengers Campus. Watch this. Whoa! I can see a roller coaster over here. Hey, what's going on, guys? On me? You know, spider stuff. Hey, Sharon, let's do an altitude test with the new improvements.
Great, Spider-Man!
Don't forget to tag me on your video. Amazing Spider-Man.
Logging altitude test number 135.
I think you might be rounding up.
Based on previous tests, predicted rate of success, 14%.
Now you're rounding down, right? Okay, it's time to see what this suit can do. I hope it can do this. Okay, no pressure, but there are a lot of people watching. Clear the runway. Spider-Man is cleared for takeoff. Wow! This might hurt. I'm okay. The roof broke my fall. There's some bones, maybe. Okay, that stung a bit. Woo! Sharon, did you get that?
I got the data.
Kinda killed my vibe there. Hey, wait up! I'm just gonna jump down and meet you. Woo! Here we go. Be right down.
Went back to Cars Land to, experience it more, walk around a little bit. It is such an awesome, really cool land. I can see why this kind of really accelerated the park into becoming a great place. I did Radiator Springs again, single rider. It was a walk-on while it was regularly just a 30-minute wait, which is not long, but yeah, that's so good at single rider. And I didn't realize there's two sides to it in the sense that they have slightly different experiences. I'm not going to spoil like how they're different, but the theming elements and the ride sequence, which was very cool. Then I did Mater's Junkyard Jamboree, which is kind of like a expanded whip. Very rough for some reason, but very fun, and kind of the roughness fit with the whole vibe. I enjoyed it. Got tossed around a lot. Now I'm in Pacific Wharf. This is like my last section to walk through. I haven't actually seen anything yet because it's just restaurants and shops. There's no really rides, but it looks awesome. I love this type of theming. Again, reminds me a lot of Universal Studios in Florida. They have a section that's kind of this vibe, not Pacific, but very close, and it's just so cool. There's a jar deli shop for some chocolate and shakes and stuff. This is why I love this park. There's just these little areas where it barely feels like you're in a park at all. It feels like you're in some like old-fashioned city. It's really awesome. They have a bakery. Usually there's a tour. It's not going on right now. Okay, so I just did Grizzly River Run again, and the first time I got pretty wet, but this time, oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I am soaked. Like, I'm dripping. My hair is literally dripping right now. Look at this. It's still dripping. I got off it like 5 minutes ago. I did single rider and walk on, even though it's like a 25-minute wait, and I was on a full boat, got all the water. So fun, but like I'm so wet right now. I'm drenched. Oh my god. But yeah, that is such a fun ride. I love it. One of the best in the park easily. That's the great thing about a park like this where they have quality rides. Even if they don't have that many, you can get re-rides, and so many, especially on days like this where it's kind of light. This has got to be the best like playground at any theme park I've ever seen. So you got these tire zip lines right here, and it's in the forest. It's like, I think it's called the Redwood Creek Forest Trail Challenge or something or other. It's right across from Grizzly Peak and the river rapids there, and it is just gorgeous. Like I'm not doing any of like the kids things like going on the ropes or anything like that, but just walking around it, it is beautiful. They have all these signs talking about the Redwood Forest and the animals there. Look at the creek. It is just like, oh my gosh. And look, there's the Grand California again, that hotel. They have this display showing the redwood tree and how long it lasts with all the different rings. It is just phenomenal. You go down here, got some more interactive stuff. It's just very educational. It's beautiful. It was fun. If I was a little kid, I would have loved this. Like, yeah. Oh, like there's a fake redwood right there. They just do a phenomenal job with this. Again, this park never ceases to amaze with these random little areas that you wouldn't expect. I'm currently aboard the Pixar Pal Around. Longest wait today was about half hour. We're on the swinging side, so hopefully it's all right. Oh, jeez! Oh. This is wild. Look at that, there's Grizzly Peak, Space Mountain, Matterhorn, and then Star Wars at Galaxy's Edge all the way over there. I can probably almost see my hotel from here. Wow. This is awesome. And then Guardians of the Galaxy and Radiator Springs. And look at that, back there you got all the mountains in Southern California. Okay, so I just got off my last ride of the day. 25 minutes till park closing. So first off, the Pal Around, swinging cars on the Ferris wheel. Definitely gave me a little bit dizzy. Got 2 rotations in, or revolutions, and it was pretty good. I like the views a lot. I shot a little bit of that. Not the best one, you know, but it was kind of a cool gimmick how it swung a little bit. And then I did back row on Incredicoaster, which I actually like back row better. Sure, it's a little bit rougher, but overall I thought the airtime was a lot stronger and made it a pretty fun ride, even though I still don't love that coaster that much. I think it's kind of mediocre. And then I finished it off with a third ride, again, single rider, walk on pretty much, on Radiator Springs. I think it's the best ride here. That or Guardians, it's kind of neck and neck. It's both phenomenal rides. Really, really enjoyed them. So I think I'm gonna end out the day with some chicken shawarma, just like the Avengers. Even though it's no main street at night, Buena Vista Street is really pretty at night with all the lights and stuff. It's too bad that the park wasn't really open. Oh, it's a nice moon when it was dark outside for like rides and night rides. But yeah, the chicken shawarma wrap, phenomenal. Really good deal too. It was really good. Of my 4 meals at these 2 Disney parks, I think that was probably the best actually. I loved it. So yeah, if you're into chicken shawarma, I heard the falafel is actually good too. In the Avengers campus, definitely check that out. Yeah, so that pretty much concludes my day here at Disney's California Adventure. Sorry this park experience got so long, but I had a phenomenal time. This is a park that, yes, definitely could use a couple more rides, especially a good coaster. I think it is so good in terms of just the top like 5 or 6 attractions they have are just, it's hard to compete with. They're phenomenal, and they have some good supporting rides as well. It's a really great example of quality, not quantity. And besides the rides, the reason I love this park so much, my favorite Disney park, is it just feels like so great with how they combine all the different aspects of California. It really does feel more like a Universal Park, which I know it's kind of a knock on Disney, but it's just really classic, and it feels like it's great for all ages, especially a more mature audience. I found it beautiful and just charming, really well run and well, just new. You know, it's only a 20-year-old park. It's one of the newest parks I've been to, so it makes sense it's going to be new and fresh. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This is the Coaster Craze signing off. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Goodbye.